Hey everyone, welcome back to Life on Wheel, your go-to channel for all things fast, fierce, and cutting edge. Today, we're diving into the world of military aviation to talk about the legendary MiG-29 MiG-29 Fulcrum, with a focus on what's new for this iconic Russian fighter jet as we look toward 2026. The MiG-29, NATO reporting name Fulcrum, is a twin-engine, fourth-generation fighter designed by the Mikoyan Design Bureau in the Soviet Union during the 1970s. First flown in 1977 and entering service with the Soviet Air Forces in 1983, it was built to counter U.S. fighters like the F-15 Eagle and F-16 Fighting Falcon. Known for its incredible agility, high thrust-to-weight ratio, and ability to operate from rough airfields, the MiG-29 has been a backbone of air forces worldwide, with over 1,600 units built and around 600 still in service with Russia and 25 other nations, including India, Poland, and Syria. So, what's the buzz about the MiG-29 in 2026? Let's break it down with all the juicy details, from its design and upgrades to its combat legacy and future prospects. The MiG-29 was born out of the Cold War's intense aerial arms race, designed as a lightweight, agile counterpart to the heavier Sukhoi Su-27 flanker. Its mission: dominate the skies in air superiority roles while also packing a punch for ground attacks. The jet's sleek aerodynamic layout, with a flat fuselage contributing about 40% of its lift, gives it unmatched maneuverability, especially at low speeds, making it a dogfighting beast. Powered by two Klimov RD-33 turbofan engines, each producing around 18,300 pounds of thrust with afterburners, the MiG-29 can hit speeds of Mach 2.3, or roughly 2,400 km per hour at high altitude. Its unique dual-mode air intakes protect the engines from debris on the ground while optimizing airflow during flight, a feature that sets it apart from Western counterparts. The original Fulcrum A carried 4,300 liters of internal fuel, giving it a ferry range of 1,500 kilometers, extendable to 2,100 kilometers with external tanks or further with in-flight refueling probes on newer models. The cockpit, featuring a Zvezda K360M ejection seat and a high-mounted bubble canopy for excellent visibility, uses conventional dials with a head-up display and helmet-mounted targeting system, though it lacks the HOTAS, hands-on throttle and stick, setup found in modern Western fighters. Now, let's talk about the modernized variants, particularly the MiG-29 SMT and MiG-29M, which are stealing the spotlight as we head into 2026. The MiG-29 SMT, an upgraded version of the original Fulcrum, first flew in 1998 and has been a game-changer for operators like the Russian Air Force and Syria, which received a batch of 12 in 2020. This variant boasts a reinforced airframe, increased fuel capacity with a dorsal spine for extra range, and a glass cockpit with multifunction displays. Its upgraded RD-33 SERIES-3 engines deliver enhanced performance, and the jet can carry a wider array of weapons, including R-27ER and RVVA air-to-air missiles, KH-29 air-to-surface missiles, and KAB-500 guided bombs. With 6 external hardpoints and a 30mm GSH-301 cannon, the SMT is a true multirole fighter, capable of engaging air, ground, and sea targets. The MiG-29M, or Fulcrum E, takes things further with a fly-by-wire system, improved Zhuk-ME radar that tracks 10 targets at up to 245 kilometers, and an increased internal fuel capacity of 4,560 kilograms for a combat radius of 850 kilometers. Egypt, for instance, plans to keep its MiG-29Ms in service until 2060, a testament to the jet's enduring relevance. Looking toward 2026, the MiG-29's future involves continued upgrades rather than a brand new model, as the MiG-35, based on the MiG-29M, represents the family's pinnacle. The Russian Air Force is modernizing its fleet of about 98 MiG-29s, with upgrades focusing on avionics, radar, and software. For example, a 2014 order for 14 MiG-29 SMTs included advanced ground support equipment, and further refinements are planned to keep these jets competitive. However, the MiG-29 faces challenges. Its electronics, compared to fifth-generation fighters, are dated, and its range remains shorter than peers like the Su-27. Recent experiments, like the bizarre 2025 attempt to strap a zip-tied interceptor drone to a MiG-29 for counter-drone operations, have raised eyebrows for their impracticality, highlighting Russia's sometimes quirky approach to innovation. Still, the jet's agility, proven in exercises like those with ex-East German MiG-29s flown by NATO pilots, keeps it relevant, especially for nations needing cost-effective, high-performance fighters. The MiG-29's combat history is a mixed bag, with losses in conflicts like the 1989 Syrian-Israeli clashes, where 2 were downed by F-15s, often due to less trained pilots facing superior forces. Yet, its export success is undeniable, with countries like India upgrading their MiG-29s to the UPG standard, featuring Phasotron Zhuk-ME radar and new RD-33 engines. The naval MiG-29K, used by India's INS Vikrant, showcases the jet's adaptability with folding wings and arrestor hooks. As we move into 2026, the MiG-29 remains a symbol of Russian engineering, balancing raw performance with affordability. Whether screaming through the skies at 9G or climbing to 70,000 feet for a glimpse of space, the Fulcrum continues to captivate aviation enthusiasts and military strategists alike. That's it for today's deep dive into the MiG-29 Fulcrum. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to Life on Wheel, and ring the bell for more high-octane content. Let us know in the comments what you think about the MiG-29's legacy or if you'd like us to cover another iconic jet. Until next time, keep living life on the edge, and we'll see you in the skies.